What's up, Libra? It's Sid from Savy, Sentient, and today we're doing your January 2021 general reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign of Libra. If you find that the messages do not resonate, you may want to check on the readings in your other placements. But let's go ahead and get into your reading. All right, Universe, angels, ancestors, what messages does Libra need to hear? What does the Libran collective need to know? What will this reading be in reference to? All right. Do one more shuffle. Okay. So what is this reading in reference to for Libra? January 2021. Libra, January 2021. January 2021. A lot of them look like they want to pop. What messages does Libra need to hear? January 2021. Too many flips. Okay. What messages does Libra need to hear? What is this going to be in reference to? Okay. What is this going to be in reference to? What is this reading about? What does Libra need to hear? What is this reading about? All right. All right, so you have the Queen of Swords with the King of Hazards. So the Queen of Swords is a master of her domain, which is swords, intellect, communication. She has learned from her experiences, and because of that, she can be kind of cold and calculated, very analytical, but she still has a compassionate heart when it's necessary. And then we have the King of Hazards. That is a businessman, also a master of his domain, which is going to be, of course, money, pentacles, as well as business. So it looks like you could be making some very calculated business decisions. This seems to be a very specific message. If that's not the case, then there may be some adjustments that you need to make to your home life. So let's go ahead and look deeper into your reading. We're going to use the Modern Witch Tarot deck to see what's going on here in January. All right, Spirit, what's going on with Libra in the recent past, please? Libra in the recent past. We'll do 3 shuffles. Okay, Libra, recent past. Recent past for Libra. Okay, we got the 2 of Wands flying out. Recent past for Libra, please. Page of Swords. And the Strength card. Okay, and the present position. We have the Empress, the Page of Wands, and the Queen of Swords again. Y'all are the second sign where the signifier and where one of the signifiers have come out in the spread in the present position, if I'm not mistaken. The Hanged One and the Emperor. The Sagittarius' reading was similar to this. The cards that were coming out were anyway. Let's see. One more card for the near future for Libra. I'm going to go ahead and keep these because they both flipped over in the deck together. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. So in the recent past, you have the Two of Wands and the Page of Swords. There's some decisions, some plans that you're making. The Page of Swords here is a studious, curious young person. They're not very versed in a certain subject, so they study. With the Two of Wands, that's planning or making plans or even making a decision. So there was something in your recent past that you needed to make a decision about. And so maybe instead of actually looking deep into the situation, instead of doing your research to make an informed decision, you made your decision as a Page of Swords. It was not very well thought out. It was not a very mature decision, but you made it. And then here with the Strength card, this is a card of balance. But with the Page of Swords here and it being such a uninformed decision, I think it's affecting this card in a way where it's like it would be read as if it was in reverse. I don't really read reversals, but that's the energy that I'm getting from it. You just made a very abrupt decision instead of thinking it out. You didn't go inside of yourself. You didn't hold on to your inner strength, your inner restraint. You just kind of made this decision haphazardly is what I'm feeling. In the present position, we have the Empress and the Page of Wands. So, with the Empress card here, this is about, it's about love and self-love and all that, but in this reading, it feels more like it's about fertility, the ability to create. And then with the Page of Wands, again, you have a very young energy. So this is exploration. Trying to make something out of very little. As you can see, she has a staff here and there's leaves on the staff, but everything around her is barren. So that she's found a spark of inspiration, but again, it's really uninformed. But then you have the Queen of Swords here, and that is again analytical, informed decisions. So maybe you're making Queen of Swords decisions without Queen of Swords, knowledge and experience. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and clarify that middle. What's happening presently? How is this affecting the Libra collective, these decisions? How are these decisions affecting the Libra collective? these decisions affecting the Libra collective? Something flipped. Libra. What's up, friend? So, we have the Justice card here. Your decisions are receiving karmic justice. Because you didn't think them out, you're receiving the half-assed results of these half-assed decisions, basically. And again, we have another page showing up. So it's a new beginning, but it's young energy. It's like, what I'm getting is like you're trying shit and trying shit. It's not working. So you're cutting that out and then you're starting over. And then you're trying shit and trying shit. That's not working. So you're cutting it out and starting over. It's like a lot of starting and stopping. If this is in reference to a business, of course you're not going to see any progress if you're not being consistent. It feels like a lot of stopping and starting and stopping and starting and stopping and starting. But in the near future, we have the Hanged One. So I think eventually you're going to just surrender to the process. Okay? You're just going to surrender to the process and something's just going to click for you. And you'll be able to make some type of order out of all the chaos that is before me in this spread. You're finally going to be able to sit down and come up with a logical plan with logical solutions that are actually going to work for whatever this is. I'm really feeling like it's a business. I'm really feeling like it's an entrepreneurial venture. It doesn't feel like love at all. So this is definitely for you Librans who are entrepreneurial. So you're finally eventually going to surrender to the process and figure out how to make this shit work for you. This is going to be something that may bring you a lot of sleepless nights. I think you're going to be toiling and working and working and working instead of resting. I think that's how deeply invested you're going to get into this venture. These are the two cards that came out. Yeah, I just feel like this is just solidifying what I just said. The Ace of Cups here. Yes, it can be a reference to love, but again, I don't feel like this is a love reading at all. This is new creativity, all right? Creativity and intuition with the Knight of Wands. So you're going to have a new creative beginning that you're just going to rush into head first. Like, you're going to be like, gee willikers, I got it. Like in the movies or some shit. Like, you're finally just going to get it. You're just finally going to get it. And you're going to rush towards that new idea. But hopefully, if there's something that's not working, you don't keep on cutting the shit out. Okay? Let's get some messages from the Moon Oracles for you all. Yeah, I think this is a Moon Oracle situation. Y'all don't need the star seed. Y'all need a good snatching from the Moon Oracle. Okay. Moon Oracle, what advice do you have for the Libra Collective? Okay. Come on, Libra. Oh. Nothing is yet set in stone, and that's on period. But you already know that the way you keep starting and stopping stuff. You already know. Can we get another message for Libra, please? Another message for Libra, please. Believe in the impossible. Should I do another one for y'all? Just one more. One more message for Libra, please. One more message for Libra. One more message for Libra, please. Ooh. Yo. Libra. All three of your moon cards are special moon cards. Every single one. Like, every single one. Okay, let's get into it. We're going to start with the mutable moon. Okay. Mutable moon. Nothing yet is set in stone. All right. So the mutable moon is all about change, shape-shifting. That something is still in development. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means that you can change the course of the outcome. However, there is also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable, which is starting and stopping the ass. Okay, Libra? For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing is set in stone. Attuned to the moon, I know the best will unfold for me. Additional meanings for this card: you're meandering towards your goal, and that's okay. Staying adaptable is the key to success for you now. Make sure you're not being led astray. Have you become distracted? Time to focus and stay with it, whatever that means to you. Okay, Libra? So you're doing all this starting and stopping, and apparently Spirit thinks it's okay, it's part of the process, but you're going to have to get to a point where you stop that if you want to see progress, and that's period. Like, all right, your next card is the Believe in the Impossible Blue Moon card. All right. Okay. Believe in the Possible Blue Moon card. All right. So as the saying goes, some things only happen once in a blue moon. In other words, hardly ever. Drawing this card suggests that you're about to get a rare chance and that something one-off could well be about to happen. This card is a very positive sign if you felt like you're hoping for too much or asking for too much from the universe. Whatever you're asking about, well, it may only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, this is a rare opportunity before you. It's important that you believe in it. If you convince yourself that whatever you're asking won't ever go in your favor, then guess what? It won't go in your favor. Be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. Okay? Additional meanings for this card: miss this chance and it might not come back. What happened may only happen once. The person you're inquiring about is a rare find. If you can believe it, you can achieve it, and the situation is unlikely to repeat. And I think this is very much in reference to your near future. Okay? It's very much in reference to that idea, that spark that's going to come to you, that enlightenment that's going to come to you, only going to happen once. So take it and run with it. All right. Your very last one was the Supermoon card. And that is emotions are running high. And of course, I think in the situation that you're in, you may be very frustrated with all the starting and the stopping and the starting and the stopping. So naturally, your emotions are going to be running high. But let's see what the card is about. This card suggests that the answer to whatever you're asking is writ large like a silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or a relationship, the answer is very... You're going to be successful, Libra. To use a common parlance, the answer to your question may well be under your nose. This card is about being larger than life, being special, and bursting with energy that you can tune in and work with. You can expect plenty of good things and positive outcome when this card comes up, but you may find there's a lot of emotion to deal with too. There's also a sense that opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day, so take action. Success is close. I just must trust. Additional meanings, a resolution to your question is closer than you think. Don't ignore the obvious. Something lies ahead. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion, and speak to the goddess and ask for her assistance. So one thing that stuck out to me about this card is that the answer that you're looking for is right under your nose. I think with this card, the overworking, stressing, staying up all night trying to work on something or figure something out, I think maybe you're overthinking, and the answer that you're searching for, the solution to your problems, are right under your nose. And that's going to come to you very soon. All right, so let's see if there's any other advice that Spirit would like to give to you. Any other advice for Libra? Any other advice for Libra? Any other advice for Libra, Spirit? Any advice for Libra? If you don't stop with all these pages, any advice for Libra? Okay, so intuitively, what I'm feeling about these cards, Page of Cups is like new love, a message of new love, a delightful new surprise, or whatever. Eight of Cups is walking away from it. But what I'm actually getting from it, with all the pages in your reading, is that you need to walk away from this page energy. You keep making page decisions when it comes to your business. And that's what's causing you to start and stop and be inconsistent. And I think that the message that we are receiving here, Libra, is to walk away from this page-ass energy. Stop doing that. If you want to be a boss, you have to act like one. Not like a child, not like a page. And that is clarified by the Hierophant. This is about learning, but it's also about tradition and things that are official. I think you need to stop acting like a child, stop acting like a page, stop starting and stopping, and officially do this thing. Whatever this is, do it. Okay? Make it official. Okay? And that's it, and that's all I got. All right, Libra? So that has been your reading. If this resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading so we can dive deeper into this for you, all the information you need, as well as my other social medias, are in the description box below. Thank you so much for joining me. And until the very next time I read for you, I'm wishing you love and light and everything right. I'll see you on the next one, Libra.